So I do want to just slide in real quick to one of the questions that we did have, and it's actually crazy because I had me and my husband and his sister and her significant other had really got actually into this conversation real deep. So I just want to hear y'all's thoughts on this. It's in regards to men and y'all's emotional availability. A lot of women feel that I was on a conference call with one of my friends. She does girls' nights, and it was one about like marriage and divorce. And one of the big things that stuck out to me was some of the women that were on there that were already divorced. A lot of them said it had to do with emotional availability.
So I think the biggest issue is with that, all in one nutshell, men have to be honest with themselves. Do they want to settle down with that one woman? Do they want to just, some women do. There's some women out here, and I'm being a little raunchy with it because I've been drinking a little bit. There's some women there's some women that's cool with threesomes. There's some that ain't. Mm-hmm. There's some that's cool with, like, they want to do anal sex and some don't.
Well, he took it there.
There's some that want to do other things that they won't do, but the man will be like, well, shit, you ain't gonna do it.
I'll find somebody
else to do it.
Yeah.
And at that point, when a man says that in his mind, I'll find somebody else, that means he is already disconnected from that woman.
Okay.
Okay,
and that's where it shifts. Those things shift. So yeah.
Okay. What about this? Women fall in love in a man's presence, and men tend to realize they are in love with a woman's absence. Meaning, do you have to go do all these things and lose her to realize that you need her? That you want to have her. Yeah. This is what you desire.
I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Keeping it
a man, when you sleeping with a woman as a man, you dealing with a woman. No man ever wants to give up that woman that you sleeping with because you already built that foundation and that easy access. So now you saying, damn, I gotta start over. You don't want to do that. You don't. So that's why a woman could kind of break away. And like my man Ray said, I gotta do some shit to get her back.
Okay.
If he's really thinking like, what is he getting her back for? Is it just for her body?
Yeah.
Or is it for her whole everything?
Yeah.
And that goes a long way. It just depends on what the situation is. Now, if he's not ready, he's just coming for your body, baby. That's all it is.
So you heard it here, ladies.
Yeah.
He coming for your body.
If he's gonna do the work, then he wants to. If he's not present, then he's just not present.
And you as a woman have to understand that too.
And don't open your door.
Yeah,
just don't open your door.
And if that's what you want, then don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, please don't.
Women have a lot of power that they don't realize.
And that's one thing men are smart about.
Yes.
They realize
you were right.
And then we use it.
We take advantage of it. You better believe it.
Absolutely. Like I said, we're definitely the gatekeepers in this whole thing.
Wait, excuse me, guys. She's speaking, but her glass.
Oh,
thank
look,
you. She told me she was gonna fight me if I called her out, but we on camera. She won't. I got evidence. It's recorded. So. Sip, sis. Look at this.
Sorry. This is a good conversation. I'm not even focused on that.
Sorry. No, I'm just gonna call her out. She made the name up. Time to unwind.
Shut up.
She made the name up. She's not even unwinding. I apologize, sis.
Goodness. Sign up for this shit.
I apologize.
Anyway, so what was I saying? I didn't forget what I was saying.
Because you need to drink more wine.
Wait.
Seriously.
So, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Anyway.
Look, she about to fight me for real, y'all.
Maybe it's the
Want to go to the next question?
Let's go to the next question. So, and actually this was a question that Preston came up with. He goes ham on his Facebook.
Man.
I'm just open.
I scrolled past it one day and I was like, he's it. Okay. He's got to sit at this table. He's got to sit at this table.
So what was the question? I think I wrote it down. But anyway, you can we have it actually posted here. Y'all can see exactly what it is that he said.
It'll be right in your face.
It's in regards to black women and feeling protected. The post was saying that.
Yeah, it says, why do black women feel as if they are not protected? What do they need protecting from? And why they feel as if black men aren't protecting them from whatever it is we need protecting from.
Yeah.
So he was honest about it.
I was. And
So where did that even come from? Like
the reason it came from is because, and the whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion thing came around. And she said, that's why black women don't feel protected.
Because a lot of people were joking.
So yeah, and a lot of people were joking. And me having a daughter, and the one thing about my life, my mother, my sister, aunties, daughter, now, a lot of them had an effect on my life. My father wasn't around, so as you get older, you start asking like, well, what do black women don't feel protected from? Why they don't feel protected? What are we supposed to protect them from? So I put on Facebook that question that I put, like, why they don't feel protected and what should we protect you from? So my thing was, I was actually seeking knowledge.
Okay.
Which I was like, that's it.
I was seeking knowledge.
Asked.
And that's the thing. And that's why I came with it. I said, why can't we ask this question? And a lot of women assume that, because I know one girl got on there, well, if you got to ask the question, you already lost. Well, this is the thing, baby. It's just like going to school. You go to school and you in a class and you ask the teacher a question. That's like the teacher telling you, you ask a question, you fail. That's dumb.
Trying to study.
I'm trying to get some knowledge on what do I need to do and better myself and to help sisters out.
I feel it.
So that's what it was. That's where that whole stem from.
Okay. So that's us as women. I didn't read all the way through the comments or anything.
Oh, there was a whole lot.
It was a lot. I seen the number and I said
61.
I don't like to read like that.
Yeah, but I mean seriously, you want to answer?
But
first?
I feel like and I know we was discussing this earlier because you was like, it's so many different levels to this. Like, we could have a whole show just on this. It's like when I hear a lot of black women feel that way, it's like it could come from like the race standpoint, just that. I know if you're bringing up like Meg Thee Stallion, I think that's more so just coming from, it feels like us as women, black women, it feels like you men, which is a good thing because like I said earlier, we are the gatekeepers, but it's like we just have so much, y'all put so much like we're not allowed to do anything. Like if we have a disdain for something, you're not allowed to have an attitude. It's a problem if we have an attitude. It's a problem with the way that we handle certain things. And it just seems like a lot of times black men bash a lot. They do a lot of bashing. If you talking about in Meg Thee Stallion's case, like this woman literally got shot and men are 50 Cent, I forgot what he said, but he's like making a joke of it, and things like that. And it's like, why when we go through stuff is it not taken as serious? And it's not just from black men either, it's from the world. Like sometimes it does feel like us as black women are some of the most unprotected creatures on earth. Like, sometimes
I can't wait to answer this.
So I think that's where a lot of women's kind of concern is when they ask that, or when,
and I can see that, the black woman, I said the black woman has went through a lot, just like the black man, but I don't want to discredit anything for the black woman because
and just real quick, not to even cut you off, because it feels like that we take on so much, we are the ones, we are the child bearers, we're the one, we have to, it's just so many roles that we have to play, so sometimes it just kind of feels as if
I understand that.
We're not celebrated as much.
And the thing is,
I
play devil's advocate on it on both sides. I get that black women don't feel protected because yes, they are child bearers. They take care, a lot of times they take care of the household, but at the same time, I'm gonna flip the script.
Okay.
Who you having these children by? If that man in the streets, he ain't protect you anyway because he's jeopardizing what you got going on. Because and I'm just speaking on personal experience. A lot of women that I grew up with chose this dudes in the streets.
Okay.
Until, you know, they was young. We all young and dumb, doing what we do.
Yeah.
And then as we get older, you know, they got the kids. Now they want the good guy to come around and to save the day. And that gets deep. That gets deep.
See, I knew we was gonna hit on it. And if you asking me to answer this question, black women, there are several black men protecting you daily.
Yeah.
This is something we have been told. We do not usually see it. I have not seriously been out here and felt unprotected. Who told me? Again, who told you this?
Yeah.
You know, I am protected. I will not take on that what they think I should be thinking. No, I am. I'm very well taken care of. And this one man does not determine how to speak for all the men that are around me.
Right.
I have accountability too, is to say what type of men I decide to be around me. If you can't protect me, then there's no need for you to be by me.
Yeah.
This is the thing that we have, like you said, who's your baby daddy? Megan Thee Stallion, sorry, not to go back to her, you know, or whatever, or go into what pop culture is and this and that. If this is what her life is lived aggressively. As women, my tone is nurturing. I am not as strong as the male that I'm talking to.
Yeah.
In that sense, his energy is different than mine. Mine is feminine, his is masculine.
Right.
I meet him in a balance.
Yeah. But I think us as women though have kind of forgot even that balance, because a lot of us.
So you can be a savage.
Yeah,
you can do
savage.
all these things,
Be
but
careful.
remember,
Be savage. Be shot in the foot.
remember what you speak. And we're not trying to say that what happened to her is really what happened. It should have, but you gotta remember. If you, seriously, these men, when you come at them with that energy, their natural instinct is to defend themselves.
Because you attracted that energy. You attracted that wrong crowd.
The law of attraction is real.
Exactly.
It's real. Very real.
And Danielle, and I'm gonna throw my man alley-oop over here. She got a good man over here. That's my man. So we grew up together. I know she feel protected. And so that's the thing that you have to realize. Everybody's gonna speak on that on their individual experience.
Yes. Have I felt unprotected at a time? Yes, I did. And I changed it. Seriously, there is no point in being out, being in a world of feeling unprotected. You have to really make sure that that's what your environment is conducive to that. If you look up and you say, well, this one is doing wrong, this one doing me wrong. Well, this is kind of the people that you kind of attracting around. So you need to realize that you are important, your value, and you don't have to deal with it. Don't open the door, like I said before. Don't answer the phone and protect yourself.
A lot of women will look at the squares, as they quote unquote call them, and those the ones who will give you the better life.
Absolutely.
The better peace, the better everything. They will pour more into you than these street dudes. Man, because I've been on both sides of the fence, streets and with the peace. So it's just you gotta pick your mate correctly.
But no, I want to hear what you got to say on this, bro. So what do you feel about this, the women and, them just not feeling protected?
And you both have daughters, and so I know that's a real thing.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of go piggyback on kind of what y'all said. Y'all two as women, I just think that's a personal preference. What is it that makes you feel that way? So I'm almost thinking to the sense of, maybe you need to reach deeper and find out who made you feel that way. Not literally go back to that person, but in the sense of
you feel that way.
Maybe you need to do an inner conversation to see why. Because
ladies, you heard it here.
That question is broad. That's making it seem like all men or all black men does that. So for y'all to say that y'all don't feel like that is now kind of like, okay, who made you specifically feel like that?
And that's what it comes back to. Like you said, that's going back to
I do not feel unprotected. Like in the world, the climate as far as how I think we all kind of feel the same as being a black American in right now in these times. But would I say that if something happened to me, somebody wouldn't come looking for me? Oh hell no, somebody definitely is. I'm loved, I'm cared for, and I believe that that's my value. That is where it's at. It's been like that since I was young.
And that man right there, he nuts.
Like I said, I just know this is the claim. I'm very well taken care of. I'm very well taken care of.
Should we bring the camera out to the drive?
That's my man. Right. I'm
very, that's a really a thing. That's to be able to provide a woman with safe space, no worries, financially even with children, none of that. I've never felt like I've done anything alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as when it comes to men, I mean, even on the days where, you're not getting along, man, hands down. I can honestly, no matter what we're going through, I have somebody in my corner. If I can't pick up the phone, I don't care what I done and you can't say that you got my back, there is absolutely no point in me being here. Life happens. And life, it changes, goes different directions, but I have to know that foundation is we got each other.
Yeah, that's
we ain't got that. That's what we standing on.
Yeah. What was you about to say?
I was about to say, then some women might need to define protection,
and that's it. I think that's
what is your definition of protection? Because the dude might really be moving the right way, but it may be something that you feel like is bigger than what it is. So maybe, what's your definition of protection?
Absolutely.
Okay, so do y'all think an independent woman and a woman wanting security can live in the same space?
Do you think security or protection?
Or protection. Security, protection. If a woman yelling, I'm an independent woman, but then
it's a contradicting statement. Yeah. Because independence, man, you need nobody.
Yeah.
You need no one. And saying that and saying, well, I'm an independent woman, but I need to be protected. Okay, which one you want to go?
Where to go? Yeah.
Which route you want to go? So it kind of confuses the gender role. Because I know me dating somebody that said, I'm independent, but I need somebody to protect me. And then she was like, well, at the same time, I don't need nobody. Yeah. Okay, well then why I'm around then?
But I think when they do that, they need emotions. They need the emotional connection.
That's that masculine role.
So when they say they independent, I think when they say they independent, they cool financially. They might have their own car or crib, but they missing what they can't get by themselves.
But Ray, you said it best earlier. You have to dig into what their past was. Because somebody down the line messed them up a little bit. They might have had that bad relationship, that baby daddy or something, or he don't want to do his thing, and I'm just speaking off experience. My last ex, that's what she went through. She wanted me to be around, but at the same time, when she got angry, she said, I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. And I used to look at her like, if you don't need me, you don't need no man, well, I'm going around there. Whatever. So that can be confusing.
And healing,
Yes, it is. And that's the biggest thing. You got to heal, and men and women. There's a lot of healing we need to do. You gotta dig deep into your past and dig deep into your relationships and everything, or past relationships, and realize that take something from it.
Absolutely.
I love
take something from
it.
Heal from it. And don't bring it into the next person.
You're supposed to grow from it.
You're supposed to grow from it. Don't bring it to the next person.
Oh, yes. Pack light. We're gonna do the whole pack light. It's true. Exactly. But these are things, speaking from a 20-year-old to being about to be 37 in a few months, totally different.
You old.
He came out. She don't now. Cut it out. I'm still lit. I'm joking.
She don't look it.
I'm joking.
36 going on 26.
Thank you. It's a difference. My mindset is different.
Absolutely.
And where I felt like as I being able to honestly care for a man properly to now. As women, and I said this before and I'll say it again, we will study for a PhD and everything else, but won't study how to be a wife. And I posted that. Being a wife and excelling at that and being good at that is what you want to do. You have to kind of understand what the role is you're getting ready to take. And I think a lot of women just think, oh, I'm a woman, it should come natural.
It doesn't.
I had a child and I was like, seriously, my mother and father helped me raise my first child. Like, that's not always natural. It's almost like
really not natural if that wasn't given to you as a child, or that's what you wasn't grown up with in a childhood environment. And a lot of us
heal and understand that those are the things we need to correct before. Because I mean, this is crazy. In anything I've done, even if I'm coming to this new person or whatever I've learned in my life now, is to bring my best self.